Hello students, this is lesson 2 on standard form. Today we're going to be looking at how to multiply numbers that are in standard form. So let's get straight into it. Multiplying numbers in standard form really requires you to remember the rules for index laws as well as basic multiplication skills. So what you do is, for example, with this question, you've got 3 times 10 cubed times 9 times 10 to the 7. So we've got two numbers in standard form. This is basically 3,000 times 90 million. Okay, now what you're going to do is, as it says here, you multiply the numbers together first. So we're going to do the 3 multiplied by the 9 first, and then you multiply the 10 cubed by 10 to the 7. And as you should remember, when multiplying the base numbers which are the same, you add the index numbers. So what that gives you is this: 3 times 9 times 10 to the 3 add 7, which is 10 to the 10. Now the only problem with this is this is currently not in standard form because that number there is bigger than 10. As I explained to you yesterday, for an answer to be in standard form, it has to be between 1 and 10, or less than 10. In other words, I'm going to need to now move the decimal point one place to the left here, which will make it 2.7. And then when I move it one to the left, I therefore have to add 1 on to the power, because I now need to times it by another 10, another power of 10, in order to move the decimal point back to where it should be. Okay, so the answer in standard form is 2.7 times 10 to the power of 11. So again, I'll show you how to do this left-hand side one, and then you will do the right-hand side one. Now, I've deliberately chosen numbers here which are a little bit smaller. So what that means is you won't actually have to do that last stage. All you need to do is remember that you multiply the number by the number. So we'll do that first. 3 times 2 gives us 6. And then 10 to the 7 times 10 to the 4. Add these powers together. 7 add 4. And that's clearly 10 to the power of 11. So now I'll leave it up to you to try this question over here. Okay? Please pause the video now and have a go. So the answer, 3 times 2.5 is 7.5. 10 to the 9 times 10 to the 11 is 10 to the power of 20. So there is that one. Okay, so this time I'm going to show you in a bit more depth what happens when the number is bigger than 10. So 7 times 6, as I hope you can all understand, is 42. 10 to the power of 3 times 10 to the power of 10 is 10 to the power of 13. Now, because my answer is bigger than 10, I need to move the decimal point one place to the left. In other words, I'm changing it into 4.2, but to change it to 4.2 I now have to times it by an extra 10 in order to make it keep the same value. So we move it to the left and we add 1 on to this power, giving us 4.2 times 10 to the power of 14. Right, your turn. You're going to work this one out. Please pause the video now and have a go. 8 times 10 to the 7 times 9 times 10 to the 12. Try that. Okay, so the answer then. You get 72 times 10 to the power of 19. And then what you need to do is identify that that's bigger than 10. So it's not in standard form at the moment because this number is too big. And I'm going to turn that into 7.2, which means I have to add a number on to this power, giving me 7.2 times 10 to the power of 20. Well done if you got that right. Okay, so here is the main task for today. What I'd like you to do, please, is to answer all of these questions. Take a picture of your submission and upload this onto ClassCharts in order to complete this week's homework. Good luck.